G-R-I-F-T-A-S-K-I. Grifting as usual. Press play producer IC.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What you doing? You understand me? That's the bottom line. That's why the internet was created. The internet was created for people that really didn't have really too much going on, but they can make something happen that they really don't do. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? The internet.
I'm going to pause the video right here. Here we go again with the EASKI conspiracy theories, right? This dude literally says the internet was created because of people who didn't have nothing else to do. Let's actually research to see why the internet was created. Let's do some research. Now, the internet was created during the Cold War by the U.S. Department of Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. It started as ARPANET in 1969 to build a safe, decentralized communication network that could survive a military attack and let scientists share large computers. That's the internet, sir. The internet, just like with cellular technology. A lot of this tech was started in the military, right? In the 40s, 50s, and 60s, then later introduced to the public domain. But this guy, Mr. Conspiracy Theory Ski, right? He has all the answers. He knows everything. And then y'all fall for it. What he's saying is absolute false. It's a fallacy, but yet the minions will believe it.
Internet is not really the best playground for people that's really working in real time.
Now he said the internet is not the best playground for people who works in real time. Well, how many people have made billions upon billions of dollars from the internet? Yet he's negative about the internet, yet he's on the internet. Yet he has a website. Yet he's on YouTube soliciting for super chats and overpriced memberships and advertising gear and stuff like that. Yet he is saying that, oh, the internet is this and that and the other. Yet you're on it, sir. If you hate the internet that much, why are you using it? Why are you on it? Do you see the disingenuousness regarding this guy? Like I stated before, he tells on himself. I don't have to really say anything. He is so delusional that his delusion is the content. Let me continue.
It's cool because you can reach masses and you can probably share information, but it's also can work against you because if you a public figure like myself, or you're a public figure like Dre, or you're
Now he want to put Dre. No, you are not like Dr. Dre, sir. You are nothing like Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has a documented production team that makes the beats and makes the music, right? Documented. And he puts his input and even assist as an executive producer. Do you understand? And he has his own projects where his entire production team participates, like Scott Storch. Dr. Dre didn't play the keys, he was Scott Storch, but that's his production team. They're all part of that Aftermath family of producers and artists. Do you understand? He had a team of producers and artists with Aftermath. Because music is all about team, right? It's all about a team. You cannot do any of this stuff on your own, right? You have to have a team. And this is why I'm going to segue to TJ Chapman, right? Now, this is TJ Chapman, right? Of the Tastemakers, TJ's, DJs, right? Now, he had a popular, which he still does, a popular tastemaker event that occurred in the early 2000s, right? And of course, that event highlights DJs and artists across the country. Now, I assisted him as a volunteer for those events when I was on active duty. Yes, I was in the active duty military, right? Stationed at a local base, and I used to come to Tallahassee and assist TJ Chapman for the Tastemaker events. Now, one particular event was a concert with David Banner, right? Now, I had a comrade of mine who was in the Air Force, right? We were working the security forces. Now, he just returned from a tour, a mini tour in Iraq, right? Back to the States. Now, he's from Mississippi and was a big David Banner fan. But I told him that there's a concert, right, for a Tastemaker event with David Banner that I'm going to. But he couldn't attend the concert because he had duty, right? So I went because I was off. So I went and I assisted TJ and I met with TJ, right? Now, all three of us was in TJ's office. Me, David Banner, right? And TJ, of course. And I had purchased a CD, his new CD, right? And I asked him, right, can we, is there a way you can sign the CD? It's for a buddy of mine in the Air Force, right? And he's a big fan of yours. And without hesitation, he signed the CD. Without hesitation at all, he signed it. And I never forget, I went back to the base the next day and gave him the CD while he was on duty. Man, he was so elated about that CD. I mean, he almost had tears. I believe he did have tears come out his eyes, if I'm not mistaken, because that was a wonderful gesture that David Banner did for that airman, right? But you don't understand. A lot of you don't understand. Music is a team sport. It takes a team to accomplish these things. Those Tastemakers events and concerts, right? It was a few of us who had volunteered, right? And I never forget, I was still in the military, going out, passing out flyers for the Tastemaker events. Still in the military, right? Getting a check. Still passing out flyers for the Tastemaker events. Yes, I did. And if you don't, you think I'm lying, go ask TJ. If you think I'm lying, ask David Banner. Go ask him. You have my blessing to go ask him. And they'll tell you 2004, the moon, right? Tell him, ask him. The CD that was signed. 3 of us in the room, in the office. All 3 of us was there. Ask him. Just ask him. TJ or David. They'll tell you. Don't need to lie. Don't need to make up stuff like EASKI. Because if it was EASKI in that same position, he would be trying to take all the credit from TJ. He would say, yeah, I did everything. I did it. How about we just make it EASKI and TJ Chapman? He would do something like that. While TJ and a lot of the volunteers are doing all the work, EASKI, just like CMT said, will be twiddling his thumbs somewhere, right? You know, but then at the end of the day, he wants to take all the credit when it's a team, just like CMT stated. I'm going to bring back that clip to reiterate the word team.
We working together. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats.
Some of the production work,
Yeah.
and everything about that. Why don't you tell us about that?
I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. I mean, while the legacy was going, we was faking the funk. I was doing all the beats, and you know, Ski got credit because we working together. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats. I mean, you do the business part, I do the beats.
And this is the point I'm trying to make. We need to stop with the pretendingism and deal with only the facts. The facts. The fact of the matter is, this guy is promoting a fraud, a grift. $19.99 for a membership. And then when you ask this man something, oh, give a super chat, give more money. And then if he don't want to respond, oh, well, hit me up on the consultation. Bruh, I'm already giving you $19.99 for a membership, or $15.99 at the time. You still can't give me any information? But we're going to nip that in the bud. Because like I stated before, I have friends in the industry, executives who hit me up, email me almost every other day about this guy. And they congratulate me for bringing this to the forefront. And all the information that I got from him about him regarding CMT and all the other stuff come from them. You don't understand that how it sounds. Were you aware of that, Els the producer, or Mr. Magic, or Mr. Michigan, or whatever your name is? All the information that I get for this content comes from a few people who are either in the industry or work for these companies. The gear, a lot of these gear companies. And they don't really want to associate with this dude because they know he's disingenuous. He's just using his community to only benefit himself. He'll down another piece of gear only to promote his gear. Now, am I lying or not, Holler Sounds or Els the engineer? Am I lying about this? He says it with his own mouth. And then you say, oh, report. Okay. I could have easily gotten his page removed from all those homophobic slurs, body shaming, and constant use of the N-word in his videos. Did I do that? No. So if anybody you need to report his page. And not only that, the conspiracy theories, the misinformation and the disinformation, just like I just showed you right there about the internet. He constantly does that. And the only way to police this behavior is showing everyone who's doing it, right? And he's right now number one. Number one, because nobody else is doing it. You don't see Tomorrow Network doing it. Now he claims he had, I got Ice-T. Ice-T just said hi, basically hi and bye. But Tomorrow Network has a full-length interview where everybody can see it and don't have to pay a dime. And he details everything about his career, about his life, about his music, and every aspect of what Ice-T represented back then in the 80s, 90s, and even today. And you don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is just hit play on YouTube. That's the difference, people. This guy is grifting information. He gets a lot of his information free. And people hit me up. The people who get the information from, they even hit me up. Saying, no, they're sick of this guy. They're sick of him. No, he gets information from them, and then he pimps that information to you. Do you understand? Holla Sounds, Mr. Michigan, and Els the engineer. Because I challenge you, ask him why he doesn't talk about CMT, and ask him, did he do all the beats? Because CMT claims, I want you to specifically ask, why you won't do that? Y'all three was too scared to ask him that question. You a grown man. Ask him to be transparent. Ask him, did CMT make all the beats? And get a yes or no answer and see what he does. If he gives a yes or no answer, I would recommend, whatever you do, whatever you do, follow him or keep following him or don't follow him or not. But the key is transparency here. And stop being afraid to ask a grown man a question. Ask him, Ski, did you do all those beats with CMT? Did CMT do all the beats as CMT stated in interviews? Ask him that question and see what his response will be. Your response will be the determining factor whether you keep following this guy or not, or continue to keep being grifted by this individual. That's what you need to do. So don't come in my comment section with all the ranting and all of that, taking up for a grown man. EASKI is a grown man. He don't need none of y'all to defend him. So ask him that question and stop being scared to ask questions. You are supposed to be grown, act like you're grown. Ask a grown man, did CMT do all those beats as CMT stated in a few interviews? Written in magazines and live on air, he stated EASKI didn't make a single beat. He made all the beats. So question EASKI that. Don't come in here in the comment section, because I don't have any beef with any of y'all. I don't even have beef with Ski other than he grifted me out of $300 and the long-term grip of me paying for that bogus membership, because I was fooled too. Do you understand? It has nothing to do with age, because he'll say, he mad about the bow down thing. I'm just telling you the facts. The young people run the music industry as far as content is concerned. Those are just the facts. Executives are not looking for people like me to be on stage. They're looking for young people full of energy with a following and talent, and that can make them lots of money. That's the industry, because music is a business. Y'all keep forgetting that. Music isn't no buddy or my friend. No, music is a business, just like the NFL is a business. If you can't perform at a high level, guess what's going to happen to you in the NFL or NBA? You will get waived and you will get cut. Nothing personal, because they have to keep people in the seats. They have to keep fighting for championships, right? To make the playoffs and to keep the people engaged. People don't want to be fully engaged with a losing team. So that's why when a certain player is not performing based upon his own transgressions or based upon injuries, right? Or just age in general, they tend to get cut or waived and replaced by a younger, right, more fit athlete in the NFL draft or from another team. It's a business, nothing personal. That's what you people need to realize. Music is the same way. So are movies. Movies are the same way. It's a business, nothing personal. So stop getting personal in the comment section. right? No one is talking about you, Els and Michigan and Holla Sounds. All the energy is focused on one individual who continues to spread misinformation, disinformation, grifting, and being disingenuous to his audience. All he has to do is join the non-grifting team and be transparent and be real. Do you understand? It's not that difficult. Bolo did it. Look at all the people that was on Bolo. Are people on Bolo now? Because he shifted and changed to being more transparent, right? More up front. He gives free information. He doesn't frown when it comes to giving information. All of his information is valuable and it's free. Because like I stated before, you can get all this information over the internet if you really want to. He has no problem with that. And he teaches, he instructs in all his videos. It gives people valuable information. And that's why I am a member of this channel, because he does great work. He shifted from that grifter behavior into an educator, a music educator. Yeah, he may promote gear and all that stuff there, but he has other stuff that kind of supersedes the promoting of gear, right? He brings other stuff to the table that's free and valuable to his audience. And he's honest and transparent while doing it now. Do you understand? He is on the non-grifting team. Bolo currently right now is on the non-grifting team. You know? So, I mean, it's very simple and easy to understand and ascertain, right? Just be honest and transparent and stop trying to pimp information. And he always complain about gatekeepers. He's the gatekeeper. He's the only one that's gatekeeping y'all. He's not gatekeeping me because I'm not part of that community. But he is gatekeeping y'all, where you're just going to keep spending more money, and you're going to be in the same spot. You're never going to go anywhere other than money out of your pocket. Do you understand? Holla Sounds, Els the engineer, and Mr. Michigan or whatever.